All right, we're back with another one with the coach of the Baylor Bears, Finesse. I appreciate you taking time out today, man. How you doing?
Good man, I appreciate you taking me for the interview, no doubt.
All right, we got some tough questions. We get into it. You play a little different style than most people in the league. What was the inspiration for your scheme being, we'll say, so pass heavy?
Basically, I'm the type of user. I don't really I don't like the game to be boring. So that comes back to haunt me sometimes because it will be sometimes I'll be in better. I'll say I'll have the advantage of somebody. I might be up, field goal, touchdown, whatever, with the ball driving, and me just being so. I want to have fun when I'm playing the game. I like to dot people up and read defenses. I like to do things of that nature. And I know I'll put it on the ground sometimes, but I'll put it on the ground when I really need to, if it feels that. But I like dotting defenses up, letting the ball in the air, having fun that way. That's just how I prefer to run my offense. If you get me.
I got you. I got you. Speaking of the offense, credit to it. You had the transfer Caleb Burton win the Blitnikoff Award for the best wide receiver. What can you attest to the transfer being such a important part of your offense and how he was able to take advantage of it?
And I'm not gonna lie, that been the MVP on that team for 2 seasons straight since I picked him up. And honestly, I don't know if you noticed, but he also, I believe he had over. I can't check it right now because I'm in the game, but I believe he had over 1,000 rushing too, and probably about 10 or more rushing touchdowns because he definitely was running the ball too. I was giving it to him in the air, and I was putting him at the gadget at the running back because that was the best ball carrier I got on the team too. So I've used him everywhere.
Gotcha, getting them involved in every way you can.
Yeah.
Um, Moving on, there's some people in the league. I know you stream some of your games, and we appreciate that. Anytime we can get somebody to stream us, hats off to them because everybody likes to watch it. But a few of the users question your pass heavy scheme. Uh, they said it looks sort of James Harden esque. A lot of flash
Yeah.
here and there. They said it's good for winning awards, great in the regular season, but come playoff time, it doesn't translate to winning big playoff games. How do you feel about that?
Like it's just a different tier of teams I'm playing in the playoffs and certain games versus most normal season games because it's like the user will is the thing that matter the most, to be honest. Like I'm not saying you can't be the team that's better than your team, but I feel like sometimes it just be a little too much, like especially when you take line into play and all that things. Like it's like if you got a defensive line, they're all higher than offensive line, like significantly higher though. It's like it's just hard. It's really hard to deal with sometimes, and it'll just be certain situations where I got like I said, I only got one. Like my best receiver, he's like the only one that can carry the weight. But like besides him, like if he can't get open, it's like nothing. Nobody else would make nothing out there. But man defense, that's really mostly I lose the man defense mostly. It's like my receivers is really hard for them to get open. But like I said, I just got to get some more prospects, get some dogs in there. Then I really can't. Then I can't really have no excuses. Even though I'm not really trying to give any now, but you know,
Gotcha.
beat them games.
Even
Yeah.
though you say you don't necessarily have the dogs right now, you made the playoffs. Congrats on your the Baylor Bears' first ever time in the playoffs. How do you feel that your season went, and are you happy with how it ended and where you guys ended up?
Yeah, because I honestly, now I won't never say I don't expect to win, but I just knew personally, like, me looking at this team, especially me giving a lot of credit and respect out to other users in the league, and it's a lot of other good teams. I ain't expect to really get too far, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe expect to win a playoff game or so, but I'm happy overall. I just want to get some good additions this off season and have a better season the next. That's all.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, y'all finished well down there in Waco, Texas. I don't know if you've had a chance. I know everybody's busy. Everybody's schedule is different. Have you had an opportunity to listen to the podcast or check out
Yeah,
the
I've been watching
rankings?
a few. Yeah. I'll be on it. I'll be on it.
Okay.
I'm beats here right now. I think I just went down with that loss, but yeah,
I
I'll be
appreciate it.
checking it
So
out.
yeah, that how do you feel about the rankings? Granted, you had to at least be in the top 25 to make them. So that's how we finished it up when we started. You had to be in the top 25 to even be on that list. How do you feel about the rankings so far, where you're at, and then overall the structure of it?
Like the structure was good, and I feel like it makes sense. You know, like you gotta give the music that's in the top 25, you gotta give them their credit. So it's only right that is mostly included with only teams in that top 25. You get what I mean? And well, my team per se, we're ranked. Like I understand it completely because like I said it's a lot of improvement that my team needs to do. So we just gotta get to it. You know, we say too much about it.
Yes, sir. 22-16. As you took over for Baylor from the jump. One of the best 3 year starts for a coach at that program. How do you plan to keep that success going?
I just want to make sure I maintain. Man, I want to make sure I get my stars up definitely because I definitely need to start getting some more, landing more 4-star recruits. Most of my recruits are like 3-star, get some 3-star gems, but I want to definitely tear up so I can get some 4 stars in my school and I can really start competing with these better schools.
Yes, sir. After making the playoffs, you guys have a good chance to move up from a 3 star to 3.5 star. Do you think the extra prestige and recruiting time is going to help your program to see benefits?
Significantly, no doubt.
And talking about recruiting, Baylor has one of the better pipelines, having a 5 tier pipeline for East Texas and then strong ties in North Texas. But are there enough recruits to go around in that both Texas pipelines, seeing that you still gotta break bread with Texas A&M, Texas, and then Alabama, Clemson, and LSU?
I mean, I'm hoping honestly. I'm hoping. I'm gonna try to steal some. Hopefully that could get, swept under the rug. Hopefully nobody notices them. So I feel like it's always some gems out there, some good recruits out there that go under the eye. Nobody really noticed.
Gotcha. Um, there were some whispers in the back streets of Waco. They say, yeah, he's a great coach and all, but he can't win a big game, being 4-8 versus teams in the top 25. What do you accredit that to, and then how do you plan on making a change there?
Honestly, yeah, I guess you could say a lot of big games. I'll make some, risky decisions, risky calls that I shouldn't make at the time, and it's just a thing. I run my offense real risky. Like I'm a high risk, high reward type person, so I'm not gonna think nothing in that regard is really gonna change. I just have to execute better.
Gotcha. Um, Speaking of your offense, be a high risk, high reward. Uh, did you model it after somebody? Is there somebody you saw on Twitch or YouTube where you got the inspiration from, or whose style you kind of emulate?
Nah, to be honest, my style is really just cause like I'm out of my style for real. It's like I play my friends a lot, and like it'd be a lot of times. I said this is why it gets to me sometimes 'cause it's naturally how I play, but sometimes I'll be up and I'd rather me than just secure the game by running the clock out or keeping it on the ground, make sure I don't throw no picks or nothing. I'll put the ball in the air sometimes. I'm honestly I'm still giving my opponent a chance, not intentionally, but that's just like if I could go get another touchdown, I'm gonna do it. Like that's just how I am.
Gotcha. Foot on the pedal no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I like it. Um, do you have? I know it's a lot of chirping going on in the Discord. I mean, normally you're pretty quiet. Is there anybody that you have? I'm not even gonna say beef with, but personal rivals, or someone that always gives you a problem just based on play style?
I mean, there's a few users. I don't got no beef with nobody. Everybody cool for the most part, but there's a few users that, like, I talk to. I'm in with some other leagues, and I get them their respect. Like they real good users. Like I chatted up with them sometimes. Things like Zevi, I gotta give respect to Zevi. A lot of leagues with him. I done played him in a natty, lost to him. So I give him his respect.
Gotcha. Appreciate your time. As we're wrapping this up, we're trying to continue to improve the league and do different things, keep everybody involved, keep everybody invested. Is there anything you want to see changed in the league or any additions, or maybe even just topics we could cover on the podcast?
See, feel like y'all doing what y'all got to do. Like I said, I'll be keeping all the podcasts, the power rankings. I just feel like I keep going, keep them more consistent. And I feel like us as like members in here should be a little more active. That's why I be trying to sometimes. I don't say too much, but I be trying to sometimes. Make it a little funner, better, and the right over that thing. But nah, I fuck with it, man. But y'all keep going.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you for one listening to the podcast, and then two taking time out of your busy day to sit down with me and just even chop it up about what's going on in the game and then outside the game. Man, I really appreciate it.
Oh man, I appreciate you for taking me.
Yes, sir. This has been the interview with the Baylor Bears head coach Finesse, making it all the way to the first round of the playoffs. We appreciate him for coming out. We'll see y'all next time.